All right, we have Michelle here doing PRI. So first things first is that we want this at 90 degrees, right? So if you're too close or too far, just make sure you're 90. And we always want the feet like directly, because then if we go a little bit further down and then I tell you to do what we're about to do, you're gonna feel a lot of hip flexor, which is what we don't want. We want this to be hamstring dominant. Okay, and then this is gonna go here, a little further down, so it's like soft tissue only. Cool, that's good. Your knee should be right over your pelvis. It shouldn't be any wider. Great. Now, there's gonna be a couple different like things we kind of like just hone in on here. First things first, you're gonna drive your feet like kind of into the wall and down, like you're trying to pull the wall down. Don't actually do a bridge quite yet. Just get those hamstrings like really being sensed. Hamstrings are sensed? Do you feel that? Yeah, see if you can get like a good global effort across every muscle cell in your hamstrings.
Good.
Cool, cool. Start to kind of irradiate that tension around all of it. Yeah? Beautiful. Just want to make sure. And then you're not gonna squeeze this to death, but you are gonna hold it, but you're gonna sense your inner thighs. So both inner thighs, groins, hamstrings, everything's going pretty well. Cool. Keep those heels in charge, and when it comes to driving down, you're full foot, but your heels are in charge. Cool. Right arm's gonna go up to the ceiling, just your right arm. Oh no.
Sorry.
Oh no. No, too relevant. Too soon.
Oh God, yeah, you're right.
Oh man. This is going on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just joking. I love it. Now, you're gonna reach that right arm and just feel the sensation of pulling down with those hamstrings and reaching with that right arm at the same time. And just feel how your shoulder blade is protracting. And then you're gonna lift one vertebrae off the ground. This way, like lumbar stuff. Cool. So essentially you're doing like a bridge type of thing.
You went. Okay, just low at first.
This is as high as we're gonna go.
Okay.
This is as high as we're gonna go, because if we go any higher, we start using lumbar spine and all these things, and we just wanna keep it hamstring dominant. Okay. So without actually bridging, drive a little harder with those hamstrings. Reach a little harder with that arm. Okay. We're gonna add a breath in a second here, but I want you to like really hone in on these sensations, and inner thighs, and abs. Cool. So now you're gonna slowly inhale as you expand the right side of your body. And then big exhale. Let's do 2 more. Slow inhale. Keep inhaling, get as much expansion as you can, and then big exhale as you keep those abs tight, as you keep those hamstrings strong. Big exhale, big reach. And relax. Cool. Feels good? Cool. Do you feel any struggle there? Getting expansion, getting air into your right side? No? Feels pretty simple. Apple pie?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Good
All right.
instructions.
Nice. We're gonna do it again. This time we're gonna do alternating. So now you're gonna have only your only your left leg on the wall. Yeah, only your left leg on the wall as your right leg is off the wall, extending, and your right arm is reaching. And then we're gonna do a big exhale, and then you're gonna switch, and then go right foot on the wall. Your left leg up with your left arm reaching. We're gonna do 6 total, 3 each side.
You're gonna just have to keep track.
Yeah, it gets.
I don't even know which is my right hand. You got your work cut out.
Yeah, it gets more intuitive over time. It's like running, you know? So we got,
Can I?
let's just make it easy. The same leg that's up in the air is the same arm that's reaching.
Okay. So I'm gonna bridge first and then. Okay.
Let's go up with 2 feet first. So come up a little higher, right there is good. Cool. You don't feel any hip flexor squeezing, you feel all hamstring. Get these feet a little bit higher on this right foot. There you go. Cool. Right leg is up in the air. Extend that knee. Right arm is reaching. Beautiful. You feel this inner thigh still? Left hamstring. Really drive that heel down. Really reach that right arm. Reach, 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 reach. Cool. Slowly inhale. I want to see that. So I want to see your sternum kind of rise up as you inhale. And then big exhale, I want to see that sternum drop. There we go. See if we can get more expansion through here. And drive that heel down. Feel those abs as you exhale. Kind of double down on hamstring and double down on abs as you exhale. Let's switch sides. Let's try the other side.
Can I switch while I'm in a bridge? Or
Yeah.
Come all the way down.
Yeah. You're an elite athlete. You can do that. There you go.
Which is nice.
There you go. So now it's left. Now it's left arm up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Started bridging a whole bunch. I was like, cheater.
Cool. Hamstring is the boss. Glute is the sidekick. Cool. Find that cube. Okay, let's think about doubling down on a hamstring and doubling down on abs as you exhale on this one. Big expansion. Big, big, big expansion. Drive that heel down as you exhale. One more. Reach and drive down as you exhale. Still one more each side. Switch. This time we got one breath and then we'll switch. There you go. Keep those toes on the wall. And switch. Really find that heel. Find that reach. Find that protracted shoulder blade. And relax. You're good.
Guess what? When I first went to my left side,
Yeah.
guess where I felt it?
In your hip flexor.
Yeah. And so anyway, you know what I'm gonna say. So I drove this in further, my heel in further, and it took it off the hip flexor.
Huh. Interesting.
Anyway, but it also lets you know that this side is more compromised than this side.
Okay. Well, it just means that it just means that
Don't
maybe
you think if I'm not supposed to feel it in my hip flexor?
Right.
Anyway.
it could just mean that your foot position was different. I don't know.
Oh darn! I wanted it to be. So
I know
much
we
more
wanted to be so
related.
deeper,
So much more related. Anyway.
but it could just been your foot position.
Okay.
But yeah, go ahead and stand up, walk around, see how you feel. That could be like enough. You could be like, okay, now I'm gonna do mobility training and strength training and running. But that's a technique. That's not strength training. That's not mobility training. That's just a technique to kind of like reposition our rib cage and our pelvis. When I first learned it, I was like, I don't know if this is like enough stimulus to reposition my rib cage and my pelvis. You know, I was like, that's.
Well, I totally think that it's bringing about awareness that
Mhm.
we have in a different place.
Especially getting on your left side, getting on your right side, feeling that opposite side reach with that left hamstring, opposite side reach with it, you know. But yeah, do a neck car and see if like it feels like, I don't know, maybe like a little smoother than it normally would if you just did a neck car without doing that.
and after.
I feel like a big difference when I do those. So I got my right side open. This is why the arc over there is like better. It's like just a perfect half circle. And then I'll take my right arm, put it over. My right leg's gonna be reaching, not my toe, my heel. So I'm really in this position. I'm like intentionally trying to open this up. And then I'm gonna same exact thing. Inhale. And then as I exhale, I'm gonna reach with that right heel. And that's it. You are in a solid position right now. You feel your right side opening up? Okay. And then can you flex your right foot towards you? And then drive with your heel away and see how that kind of increases the stretch for sure. All right, and then we're gonna inhale, try to get air in through that right side. I noticed that you get a lot of air in through your belly very well, but I want it to be more through like your lungs and
I
chest.
try. Yeah, I try.
As long as you're trying. Same concept, slowly inhale, expand, expand, expand. And then as you exhale, reach with that right heel.
Is it a big?
It's a big exhale. Mm-hmm. What? You don't like it? It doesn't like you? It's softer? I don't know. No one has an arc barrel, so I'm not gonna like, I don't really want to like program it because. Sorry, Austin, no one bought an arc barrel. We got 4 of these. Take your time on that inhale, feel that expansion, feel that pressure building, feel that pressure building. I like it. Last one. And then can you drive your elbow right now towards the floor as you exhale? It's like driving it down, like you're almost like trying to do like that. I want to see it move. I want to see that elbow starting to almost cross your face when you exhale. Yep, more like here and then driving down that way. Yeah, you're
I
fine.
gotta do it one more time.
That's okay.
I was doing the left.
Hey, we're live. Beautiful. Okay, so a lot of elements. The heel reaching, the elbow driving down. Cool, and relax. And then stand up and let's do one more. Let's do a spine car. Let's see how that feels. Squeeze all of that. Get that shoulder down to my hand. There you go. How's that feel? Normal?
Well,
Same?
my baseline is that this side is a little bit more, it just is more judicious. I don't know, maybe it's my brain telling me.
Judicious.
Is it okay if I went back
Yeah.
a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. How about 50% effort? And just keep that as you breathe. How about 75%? Lean forward a little bit. What happens if your knee starts to go over your toe? Does it start to get harder and harder to access hamstring? If you start bringing that knee over here.
I think it's
it should start to get harder. Like it's normal if it gets harder. But can you, right? Can you access your hamstring is the question. Like,
Accessing it.
good. Can you push even harder? Can you push like 80%?
Definitely get more down here. I mean, I should say this is more recruited as well when I'm like this.
Okay, everything you got. Like you're trying to do a step up. Push. No hand. Just stay tall and just drive down. 5. Everything you got. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Like, what am I gonna do? It's kind of an interesting one.
Okay.
You know? And I'm like, okay. The way my mind thinks is like, okay, can she access hamstring in that tibial position? Not fantastic, because when I see people doing that, it's like, it's a clear sign that it's like, it's hard to find it, feel it. So let's just get, then I'm like, okay, let's get into like a step up position, like a very like hamstring accessible position where you should be able to create force as a runner. It's like hip flexion. And then, okay, you can do that. Okay, well, how about with tibial rotation?
Okay.
Internal or external. So back on the box, this time, your foot will be going outward. Yeah, but your hip will not be. Yeah. So it's like, yeah. There you go. But keep that knee kind of straight. Okay, we got external rotation on the tibia here. Same thing, step up position.
Sorry.
Yeah, this is external, tibial.
Sorry, just a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
How come I don't have my foot pointed in if I'm gonna go external?
This is tibial external rotation. The way that your knee, the way your shin is like going outward.
Yeah. Can I just show you what I was wondering?
Yeah.
So if I go like this
Uh-huh.
and go like that,
Uh-huh.
that's not external rotation.
It is.
That's okay.
But
I'm just clarifying.
It's more about the position of your shin bone.
Okay.
So like, what way is it facing?
Okay.
So this would be end range. And then can you push down and use your hamstring? No problem. How about like 75%? Just start pushing down. Keep that position and then lean forward. Keep pushing down. Everything you got. Ready and go. 3, 2, 1, and relax.
Yeah, it is interesting. The more I get over my, well, anyway.
Yeah.
Moving forward,
Yeah.
it does recruit other things,
Mhm.
but not in a bad way. But I'm just telling you, like it's not just this anymore.
Honestly, I should just specialize in hamstrings because they're like everyone's problem.
Okay, you talked about that.
I know. I'm afraid to do that.
Well, but you wanna, but sorry, you want it to go, this to go in.
I want both of them to go in.
And,
Yeah. The best you can. It's visually not going to look like internal, but it's going to be your internal. From your nervous system's perspective, that's internal.
harder for me to,
Way harder.
okay, just mine or everybody's?
Everybody.
Oh,
Everybody. Yeah. But should be still accessible, you know? Should be still accessible.
sorry.
If there was no sensation at all, especially like inner hamstring, that's when I'd be like, So you can't recruit anything on. Can you recruit inner hamstring?
Wait,
Like that stuff? If you push with every part of your foot,
oh yeah. Let's see.
it's a different line of tissue, right?
Yeah. actually changed my upper body a little bit. Oh yeah, I got it.
Okay. Where you at, like 20%, 40%?
40.
Okay. Perfect. So let's chill there. Keep breathing, keep pushing. Push a little harder. 75. And everything you got for 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Cool. Whatever it has access to. But that's why training is so important, because we have this controlled environment where we can think about it and we can like actually try to, I mean, imagine what your body's doing when you're running. Pure chaos. But the point of training is to get stuff 1% more organized, 2% more organized.
I feel like a big tell in the central nervous system is when I like look at some other part of my body, and my hands are like trying to get in on it's like,
Right.
I can tell that
Yep.
my central nervous system is really
Searching.
taxed.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if you get your hands on your tissue, you if you don't feel it with your hands, you're not gonna feel it. But like, it's crazy. Like I'll do stuff and I'm like, oh, I'm not even using that muscle anymore. It just stopped. It just stopped. It had nothing left. If people can really see how they're lifting things, they'd be appalled. They'd be appalled. And everything you got. How about lean forward? Since we're in this nice neutral position, should be able to get some good ankle flexion. Should be able to push pretty good here. Everything you got. Yeah, put some fingers in your hamstrings and see if you can get like tissue pushing into your fingers. And just keep like a few fingers right across there. Don't even move them. Just keep them there and just feel stuff like pushing into your fingers. And get up to that full effort. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Yep, we got left leg. We're gonna go outward now. So that would be internal. The knee rotation is pretty simple. You can't mess that one up, Michelle. Outward, out's out, in's in. I understand if you mess up hip rotation. That one's a little.
Let's review, Daniel. I had to like check in to see if I was using my right hand.
Yeah. Okay. So hard to tell from the camera angle, but she has her foot angled outward, and her if there was eyeballs on her tibia,
There we go.
they'd be looking to the left.
I got it.
Right, and this is going to access more outer hamstring stuff. Anything? Not as good as the right side.
Oh, I'm definitely all the other things that are recruiting.
Beautiful, beautiful.
No, it's
And I have no
not.
problem with you just recruiting more and more stuff. Like not even being that specific, but just trying to like see what you can recruit, see what you can.
But see, I figured that that's my problem. Is that because I'm not recruiting what I need to here?
Yeah,
It's
yeah. Okay, I'll shut up then. Just keep focus on the hamstring.
Daniel, who's
Fuck.
the trainer here?
Focus on the hamstring. Yeah, I love to just put a hand there and just feel, because you will feel fibers pushing into your fingers. Okay, let's slowly get up to 75%. And everything you got, push as hard as you can, like you're trying to do a step up. How about put your arms up in the air and just keep it solely left leg, left hamstring. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, we're gonna go back to the left leg, and this time we have internal rotation. We're keeping it strictly business here at True Solace. No talking about family or anything else besides tissue.
That's right. Just get that switch out.
Results driven.
That's right.
Here we go.
Left leg,
That's it.
left leg.
Yeah, so who'd you vote for? Just joking.
Don't even
I
get
can't-
me started.
I'm sorry.
I don't care who lost, but why did the other one win?
Well,
Anyway,
because there's a winner and a loser.
yep.
Here we go.
Amen.
Internal rotation,
To you.
internal rotation. There we go. So from the camera angle, it's a little, I know it seems like it's the same thing, but this time we're pushing down with tibial internal rotation, which is going to change hamstring demand upstream. Let's get up to 50%. Try to stay as tall as you can, right? I really try to almost like replicate running. Like we're not gonna bend over when we're running, we're staying tall. We're trying to use that hamstring well with that good posture.
Good cue.
Mm-hmm.
Because then I went right to my quads.
Yeah, the mind-body connection thing is a real thing. So think about the muscle that you're trying to use and you will recruit it more. Think about your hamstrings. Like, just think about those things.
You know what you said? It's very true.
Yeah,
Because that just happened.
yeah. It's cool. That's cool. And let's get up to 75%. Let's really push. It's almost like you're on a hike and you got your foot on top of a big rock and you're trying to get up to that next level. And all you have is your left leg. Your right leg does not exist. And everything you got.
Can I come forward?
Yeah, come forward. Let's challenge some ankle flexion with some tibial
I
rotation.
just ruined it all.
Well, that's why we explore. That's why we explore. We'll never know if we don't. Push. Push. 3. Everything you got. 2, 1, and chill. Okay, we have hamstring stretch. And let's just chill here for about a minute. Look at that.
Do you care what my heel's doing or my?
No, but
Just hang out.
I'll encourage you just to hang out and just like allow the hamstring to stretch and just breathe. If you can go further, go further. If you can walk yourself out 6 inches, then do it. Let's just go to full end range. And let me know if the band is not tight enough. You want more elasticity? You want more band tension? You're good? Look at you. Feels good? We're gonna do some like, this is your end range though. End range. I want end range. Every sense of the word end. There we go.
You know what? I think my end range is going to change the longer I'm doing this. Is that true?
Yeah, for sure. But we're gonna create some force in a little bit. So we're not there yet though. Did you say Jesus, Michelle?
I truly, kitty, that cute kidding. She would say that when you would like whoop us.
Yeah.
And
Jesus.
Yeah, and I've been saying it ever since. And every time I say it, I think of.
Oh, you started too late in your life. I started a long time ago, and I never looked back.
Yeah. Back when my let's just say that my worldview was different. I never used to say that word.
Yeah, it's a perfect word. Perfect name.
It does. Yeah.
And then, do you ever see Passion of Christ? Directed by Mel Gibson, the story of Jesus.
Oh yeah.
They call him Heswa.
Is that the Aramaic term?
Yeah, Heswa. So cool.
It's actually a cool name.
So cool. It's an epic movie,
I don't think I watched it.
but I don't recommend it to like most people because it's like, it's too much.
Yeah.
It's way too bloody. It's brutal.
Okay.
It's brutal. So exactly what you're doing right now, just kind of like waving back and forth, just trying to like get that hamstring stretch, feeling that length through, I would say like for the most part, like top of the hamstring, like where the glute meets the hamstring. That's where most people kind of like, they're like, ooh, my hamstring doesn't really stretch that well there. That's where we want to be able to get more like force production.
Okay.
Um,
I'm feeling it further down on my hamstring.
do you feel anything on top of the hamstring?
Here, I can.
I've chilled here for like 5 minutes before. Like I'm just like,
Yeah,
especially when I messed myself up.
I could watch a movie.
Yeah, it's like Bernard, we're gonna get like a tower on the wall with like a bunch of like metal loops. He would do it.
Right at the front entryway. Next time you come to my house, you'll be like, screw the steaks. I'm going to the tower.
Hell yeah. Okay, so you get to a point where like your hamstring starts to relax. Kind of relax. Okay. Give me like a little bit of a Pale's effort. So you're gonna try to drive down. You're not gonna like, it's not like high force, but it's like light force. And see if you can get your entire hamstring to engage.
I did. Like more up by my butt this time. I feel like I got the whole thing going.
Beautiful. You could set this up in your garage.
Yeah.
It's not too crazy.
No.
And then how about you bend your knee a little bit, and just from your knee to your foot, give me some curls, like some little mini hamstring curls. Here you go. Keep your knee right there. Don't allow your knee to come down. There we go. Okay. So what we're doing is we're getting like hamstring isolation to the extreme.
Yeah.
And feel how other things wanna come along, as they always do, especially hip flexor.
Well, not on this side. We'll see what happens on the other side.
Okay. Hey. And then how about some tibial external rotation? So you'll be able to actually rotate it after you bend your knee. So you're gonna have to bend your knee a little bit and then externally rotate. And then as long as you keep the internal like effort going,
Oh, yeah. I think I'm doing it.
you're good. Yeah. And then let's go to external and stay there and then just curl. Outer hamstring.
Sorry. There we go.
Right?
Yeah. Stretch my leg a little bit. There we go. So, wonky.
Yeah. Willy wonky. and then go for internal and see if you can feel a difference in hamstring demand, which is definitely way more awkward to feel. Three, 2, 1. Okay, relax for a second. We're not quite done. You all right?
I am.
Okay.
I'm just holding myself up.
Triceps are feeling good. Okay, we're gonna do catches now. So you're gonna actually try to bring your leg kind of down like 6 inches
From the leg?
from the hip. Right. And then you're just gonna let go and then catch it at the end. Just let go and just catch at the end. Good. But try to get the force to absorb through your hamstring. So don't move your head. Like try to really get the hamstring to just like take that. Boom. Beautiful. Boom. Good. Good stability in the trunk. Boom. Boom. Good. Yeah.
Sorry.
Boom. Let's go last one here. And good. And in a perfect world, you could do hip internal, external. So try one, just try one where you go external. So quad goes outward and then bring it on down. Absorb. Different.
Yeah, one more time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hamstrings are gonna feel nice. Go ahead and switch sides. You can just flip yourself over to the wall. Just allow the band to kind of take you over there.
Oh, now's the shoulder roll time, huh?
There you go.
Oh, God.
I would just say flip yourself to the wall, like turn your body around. That's probably a better idea. There you go. We're gonna keep recording so you can see how you did that. Cool. Okay. Good? Okay. Yeah. What I was saying was like Tao Te Ching translates into the way of life or something like that. So it's like the art of living, right? So it's like this like philosophical book. It's like a Chinese farmer wrote it like 10,000 years ago or some shit.
That's so cool.
Yeah. And they did all these like spin-offs of the book. There's like the Tao of parenting, the Tao of relationships.
Yeah.
And then there's one called the Tao of Pooh, and it's about Winnie the Pooh. And how
yeah,
and
I've heard of that.
you've heard of that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And it's great. It's a great book. But a lot of like philosophical writings don't like it because they think that the Tao is too like unrealistic or like passive. It's interesting stuff.
It's not my leg, it's my upper body. That's the limiting factor here. I should have started with my left side.
What is it? What are you feeling?
It's just, it's a lot of work for my,
Do you want a lighter band?
no, it's just, you know, for
my shoulders and all the way down my arms. It's just a lot of work.
Oh, it's the shoulder thing.
It's not really a shoulder thing. It's just lack of strength. And,
I gotcha. Well, this is good for you then. A little conditioning. A little built-in conditioning for your shoulders and elbows.
Hopefully you can edit out all this commentary.
Not really.
Uh-oh.
Look how cool it looks in black and white.
I like it a lot.
Sick.
I have a thought, but I'm not going to say it.
That's why I kind of like the camera sometimes for sessions, because it's more focused. People are like, oh, the camera's on.
Yeah.
I can't talk about this random political video I watched.
I don't know. I was going to talk about myself.
Oh. That's always welcomed.
I don't know. Well, I'm just, I'm thankful that I don't look horrible that way.
Yeah. Far from it, Michelle. You're super fit for your age.
So,
Yeah.
so.
Super. You're more fit than like a lot of like 35-year-old males these days. Seriously.
Rice bowls, huh?
Too much stimulation, too much dopamine access. Not enough physical struggle. Too much emotional struggle. Just everything. Everything's just
No.
alarms are going off.
No, it's like,
Oh,
I really do.
go to your forearms. There you go.
Oh, that's what hurts. Yeah, this is great.
It's flirting with Pilates.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyways, let's get to those efforts.
Yeah.
So give me some light effort going down for that pails.
Okay.
It just. So all that hamstring.
I feel like I'm gonna be up for it more. More effort. At the end of the day, I'm gonna do my left side first.
And a little bit of external with the shin.
So that last, I was wondering, that last one, was I supposed to be doing curls?
Yeah. Or no.
No,
No.
okay,
No, you're doing it right.
okay, just, so I'm just supposed to be, all right.
Yeah,
I'm not curling yet. All right. Just
Now we can curl.
Okay.
Now we can curl. But I like to split it up where it's like hamstring and then it's from the hip and then it's hamstring from the knee.
Got it.
Well played, Bill.
And then you can go to internal. I want to see that knee bending. There you go. And then back to straight. You good? Let's do some catches now. Last thing. Let's go 5 of them. 5 to 10. All the way down, and then just not all the way down, but yeah, kind of like a good foot, and then just release and catch. There we go. Nice. Flip it around. Okay, so we got the left leg behind you, got your right leg forward, and then you're gonna open up to your left as your foot stays anchored into that brick, and then think about your left hip internally rotating. Just keep opening up until you feel, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna spend a little bit of time here. We got 2 minutes here. Breathing, chilling. Little micro shifts here and there if you want to feel different sensations. You're good. So how's your steak? Been eating steak? What'd you eat?
So, whatever eats the legs, so we kind of have it stockpiled.
You haven't stockpiled? You have stockpiled fillets in your house? Jeez.
So I used fillets last week, and then burned the legs and some. And anyway, so
Keep that end range position. I'm listening to you, but keep that end range. There you go.
2 fillets, strong steak last night.
Ooh. Heaven.
Chef's kiss. But you know my Biltong water.
Yeah.
I get my dry age thing going with that and crazy.
Wow. Wow. I've been.
We're gonna do it again tonight.
Ooh. It's the best. I've been eating a lot of hanger steak.
There was one recipe I saw from Milk Street that so it was basically a boatload of scallions, and then you heat up oil, and then you pour this oil onto the scallions, so it sizzles essentially. I can't remember what else was in it, but I think it was Vietnamese inspired. So that's your sauce for your steaks.
Wow.
That'd be really good.
Wow. Okay, so now imagine you're trying to get your foot off the brick towards me, which should feel impossible. Okay, so start thinking about your glute, start thinking about the outside of your hip, and then slowly start rotating back to your right until you actually can get your foot off that brick. Keep going, keep going, keep rotating, keep rotating, keep rotating, keep rotating. Good. Cool. Now tap the brick and come right back off for 8 straight reps. Tap, and then internally rotate to get more. Tap, internally rotate to get more. There we go. Try to find the inside of your hip, try to find your glute. Even your hamstring if you can. And you are good.
Or what I should say is.
I really liked that.
Good setup.